Yeah, me neither.
Good morning.
But hey, good morning. Happy Monday.
It's Monday.
Monday.
Again. Imagine that. It's Monday.
Monday. It's April 25th. Wow, this month is just flying
I
by.
know. It's crazy. I have my happy butterfly cup because it's a happy butterfly day.
Blessed are those who trust in the Lord.
Yep.
That's good. That's a good reminder. Good reminder to trust.
Yep.
Apparently, like the butterflies.
They trust because they're the whole, they do the chrysalis, they're little caterpillars, and then they're like, and then they're like, I mean,
really, of all the
yeah.
animals, isn't that one of the most unusual parts of God's creation?
That this weird caterpillar goes into a butterfly that's beautiful and all dainty, but the caterpillar's like
kind of going around eating the leaves and the grass, and then he's trapped, and then
he goes
and then he fights out. And
I don't know, what do they eat?
Fly all around.
It's very strange, the whole transformation thing. I just love that.
And
I think God uses.
I was gonna say, let's just go there. That's
no.
Good.
I think God uses His creation to teach us about His character and what He's like and what He does. And the caterpillar thing is this huge, cool reminder. I mean, even like flowers, and then the whole seasons thing. The winter and then the spring. Oh, I love spring. Okay, we were just talking before we got on. You can't see the wisteria, but we have wisteria that climbs up the little post.
It's taking over. You don't have to move it.
Okay.
It's taking over our house.
It just grows, and then I don't trim it because I'm bad at trimming, because I'm like, I want it to grow. Hi, Nadia. But this one is growing across, and then one's growing anyway.
Was there a point to that?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought you were going with the caterpillar and butterfly, just the transformation that God does
the whole spring thing.
But the transformation in our lives as well. That when we are placed in Christ, we are a new creature, a new creation.
And totally different.
Totally different.
And we don't eat leaves anymore.
No. Some people do.
Some people do. I do.
Anyway.
It's a very nice warm day today.
I know it's in the 80s today. This, it's been chilly, which has been nice.
I'm drinking hot tea, which is
you need like a good cup of iced sweet tea or something.
I need to get up earlier on Mondays so that I can have my hot tea at 6 a.m. But
that's cool.
Mark's off on Mondays, so that's kind of our day to just have a chill morning.
Rest a little bit in the mornings, and
hence that's why my hair is usually wet on the 10th. I got my coffee in my tea this morning. I don't know when I was
Did you hear what you said?
I got my coffee. Oh my God. I miss coffee. I've not been drinking as much coffee. So I put my hair, somehow my hair got into my tea because I'm like, it's all wet on the ends here. And I'm like, no, it smells like tea. So I don't know why I had to tell you that.
Now you know. This is like a multi-sensory. If you can smell maple.
The day in the life of Jill. You never know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it was a good weekend though.
It was. I went to, where did I go? I've been traveling so much lately. I'm like, it's very
Where in the world is Jill Brown?
Yeah. Next week I will be in Portland. The last weekend I was in Banning visiting my parents. Hi, Mom and Dad. Let's see.
And then you're going to go to Chicago.
And then I'm going to Chicago to have a little, hey, let's go visit Moline, where Miranda was born and kind of grew up. So she wanted to go visit. So I'm flying out to go visit it with her because she's going to be in Chicago. So.
We spent 5 years in ministry in Moline, Illinois, part of one of the Quad Cities.
And I've been back once.
I've never been back.
No one else in our family has been back. I don't know. It just didn't, I don't know why. It never worked. We didn't have money. But now I can go. Miranda's going to be in Chicago anyway. So I'm going to fly out there. We're going to drive to Moline and kind of reminisce. It's going to be fun. But it's a lot of traveling. So I'm just a little,
Yep. Banning, Portland, Chicago.
So
and I'll be driving.
For me,
I'll be driving up Borchard. From our house to church.
And back. Taking care
of our old lady dog that's so needy.
Yeah, she's not allowed to die while I'm gone.
I'll tell her that. I'll do my best.
She's very old. She's like 15, and our other 2 dogs have died. So she's the last one, and that would just break my heart. So anyway, hi Ed Sahakian.
You're being so cheerful.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's an actual fear. So please pray that my dog doesn't die while I'm gone, because I would be emotionally distraught and have a really, really mentally hard time with that. So Yes. My mental health has not been great, and I'm working on it. But yeah, that would be like not good. So
I'll do my best.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Sorry. Okay.
Okay. While you were doing that, I went to the men's breakfast on Saturday.
Oh, this weekend. Yes.
And the men's breakfast was just great. I mean, Jorge taught about, keeping the faith. He used Paul's verse in 2 Timothy 4 about I'm getting all that one. I have
finished the course.
I have run the race. I finished the course. I've kept the faith.
Yeah.
And so that was just a good challenge from the word.
I just burned my throat.
Sorry. Take it easy.
My tea is still hot and it burned my throat. Okay. Yes.
But the food is always amazing. And
okay. Why can't we have a women's breakfast?
You know what we're having
and all that.
Well, if the women want to bring it, they can.
Okay, we should do that, women.
I mean, it's potluck, so it's not like someone is providing. I mean, someone, but it's not like come because we're serving tri-tip.
I don't know why it's
everybody
expected when
something.
Women bring stuff to like a potluck. It's all frou-frou and fancy, but we should bring like just meat.
Yeah, and you know what? We are planning. There's in the works for this summer a women's event. I don't know if I should say what it is or not. Bunko. Anyway, I don't know if I was supposed to say that, but that's coming up this summer. And
it may or may not be, but that sounds like so much fun.
So maybe someone can
wild and craziness.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be, but if I'm there, it probably will be because I kind of like emit wild and craziness and chaos.
But yeah, we went through our calendaring meeting and we got to the end and said, we need some event for, where women can come together.
Yeah, we need community, women.
Yeah, and so that's kind of where we landed. They said, let's do a bunko night, and it's just going to be a simple. But anyway, that's going to be really fun this summer.
I was actually thinking about that at church the other day. Not the bunko party, but just that community of women. Like, just have coffee time. Come over, let's all have coffee and just be and hang out. I'm going to go have lunch with a couple people.
I was about to say, so you're doing that?
Yeah, and just hang out with
a
group of people.
It's interesting.
It takes effort though, and it's hard because life gets busy, and I don't know if you're like me where I'm like, I don't want to go out of my house.
But it is like in biblical times, like all the women would gather, normally at the well, and that's what they would just catch up and have conversations. So it's interesting
because they all had to go anyway, so they would all go at the same time, and they would like the whole quilting bee thing where they would, it's like stuff you have to do anyway, but you do it together. So I don't know. Me and Theresa had even talked about let's just like go to each other's house and like help each other clean our houses because we don't like doing that. And if we did it together, it would be a community thing and we could, hang out.
Yeah, that works.
We haven't done it yet, but we talked about it.
At least you got together to talk about stuff.
My house is not clean.
So anyway, it was good stuff. I think we were talking about the men's breakfast. That was
sorry. I get it. Women need equal time.
That was a good time. We announced on Sunday that we have a couple of mission Sundays coming up. So
International Food Fair.
That's coming May 22nd.
Yes.
That week is going to be a combined service.
Fast. May's next week.
Because really, in order to do the food fair, you want to have one service. So some people are eating while other people are having the service. So we're going to have one service on that day. There's some cool stuff happening. I mean, not only is I think Mark Aspinall is preaching that Sunday, but we're also going to have some new information from Howard and Janet Grobstein on that Sunday. And the Sunday before, not only is Steve Larson going to be sharing about his mission work, but
in Liberia, right? Or is it everywhere?
Multiple places, yeah. Liberia.
I have a special place for Liberia in my heart.
But Steve Larson will be here, but also Patty Larson.
His
sister-in-law, I'm not sure.
It would be his.
Anyway, if someone knows, comment. But not his wife. His wife is Connie. Yes. So, but it's kind of fun that we'll have both Larsons there the same day.
Oh.
So Steve will be preaching and Patty will give an update.
I will be in Chicago
on her
that day,
ministry. Yep.
So I will watch it online.
Hey, you know what? I was just thinking that we haven't seen Scott Simmons on the 10 at 10 in a long time. So welcome back.
Hi, Scott Simmons. We miss you.
Welcome back. We started way late and we're just about done for the day. Is there anything else coming up we need to talk about?
There's a beach day in June.
Oh, yep.
Sorry, I'm very excited about beach days.
Something about it being 85
I
just
know.
reminds us.
I wish I wasn't busy today. I would love to go to the beach.
The last Sunday of each month is going to be a beach day. June, July, August.
Not May.
No.
If a group of you wants to go the last Sunday in May, I may.
It is like a holiday weekend.
Oh yeah.
So it'd be crowded, but we could still go.
We could.
So anyway,
I don't like crowded beaches. Though.
So there's all kinds of good stuff, and it's just fun. So, I mean, it's still April, but something about the weather turning warmer just gets you thinking about summer, doesn't it?
I know.
And
I
all the
don't
good
know.
stuff
The weather
going on.
you want to get outside and do stuff and, get together with people. So I don't know. I'm just kind of like emerging from my cocoon of isolation. Well, I had a hard time with Logan leaving, and there was just a lot going on. And, so my mental health was not great with the whole depression, anxiety, everything. So, but yeah, I'm doing better now and want to actually do stuff. So
good. And just a lot of seeking the Lord, trusting the Lord, finding our hope, our strength, our confidence in him. Not like that rich young ruler who
you talked about yesterday,
who, his hope was obviously in his possessions.
That was just sad that he walked away sad.
I mean, you wonder what,
I mean, he saw Jesus and he's like, what can I do to be, to have eternal life? And Jesus told him and he walked away and he's like, oh, well,
I can't do
not
that.
worth it. I'm like, whoa, seriously? Eternal? Do you know eternal? You know the meaning of that word?
It was an interesting.
Just that temporary versus eternal. And sometimes we hold on so tight to the temporary. And if we get that eternal perspective and realize, you know what, this is temporary.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, Jesus says, or somebody says, the momentary light afflictions are like, or the trials you're doing, it's like a momentary light affliction, no matter how bad it, because we have eternity with Jesus.
And they can't compare to the glory that will be revealed to us.
And it's just, I mean, I need to be reminded of that because I get so, it's easy to get so wrapped up in the here and the now and the, what's going on and how you feel and not think, okay, we're talking about eternity with Jesus and where is my perspective? Is it on the eternal or is it on the temporary? So,
and it is true that the more stuff you have, I mean, it does just start.
It kind of controls you.
Yeah. And it's funny. I did not plan to use this phrase until I was preaching, but he had great possessions, but really his great possessions had him.
Yeah.
And it's
true.
easy
to just say, oh, that's cool. I want that. And I want that. But then it's like it's like, where do I put it? And I have to clean it and then organize it and dust it and, make sure it's okay and maintain it. I mean, there's just a lot to be said for minimalism, actually. Speaking of which, I need to clean out my garage. So.
Well, and there's so many fears and concerns that we deal with as well.
We want to be prepared.
Yeah. I mean, obviously we're getting not close to retirement age, but closer than we've ever been before.
I'm 55. Nobody guessed. One person guessed. Thank you, Karen Wall, and she guessed right. So I'm officially part of
Capstone.
I can go to Capstone officially now.
You can sit next to Alex because he's old enough to be there too. I'm not old enough yet, but they let me come anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
I'll be old enough.
What were you saying about trusting God? Sorry, I don't know why. Oh, just that we got older and something.
No, just as retirement age comes closer. It was so interesting because I was seeing the news of the stocks dropping and
I just don't think about it.
And I was like, I wonder how retirement accounts are doing. And so I'd kind of check and look them up. And meanwhile, I'm studying a passage on the rich young ruler of don't let these possessions like grab too much of your heart.
Because you know what? Tomorrow is not promised. Jesus could come back tomorrow and it doesn't matter. So trust. Blessed are those who trust in the Lord.
So we have come full circle. Trust in the Lord, not
back
your
to the
stuff.
Coffee cup.
Be a butterfly. Don't be a caterpillar.
Yeah.
I don't know if that means anything.
No, just the caterpillars aren't bad, but God can transform you. And it's a struggle sometimes and it's hard, but.
And there's so much hope.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff this morning. So,
so anyway,
good times.
We hope you are able to enjoy this beautiful day, this nice 80, 85 degree weather.
Oh, hi, Tammy Reed. I didn't say hi to you.
And
don't know if you're still there.
All right. So we're going to sign off for now, unless you want to.
No, I'll stop interrupting you.
All right. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great Monday.
A great day.
We'll see you soon.